All right, thank you so much. Those of you who have just joined this live stream, once you join, you share extensively. Let's have everybody on board. We are extremely very grateful, and I think that everything is on track. The Cameroon government definitely has announced its defeat and frustration from the land of Ambazonia, Southern Cameroons, and that is a clear signal of our independence victory, our independence celebration, as restored by our president, His Excellency Sisiku Ayoktabe Julius. La République du Cameroon has announced to the world that it is absolutely incompetent, it is financially incapacitated to take care of its atrocities that it has committed in Ambazonia. So we remain very, very steady on that, and that's why we have it there. We're going to explain and analyze. So once you join, you share extensively. Also share on WhatsApp groups, and those who are in the ANA group, make sure that you share very extensively. Today, we are not going to be blocking any agent, not from the pigs, not from the lizards, and not from La République du Cameroon itself. We are going to allow all of them here so that they should get the news and know that it's about time they left Ambazonia, Southern Cameroons. I want to seize this opportunity to thank my brother and friend, Mark Barata, Don Munzu, the godfather of all activists, who has been doing a tremendous job to put the revolution much on track. Also want to thank my other brother, Don Pacho, who's been doing a fantastic job. And of course, I will not forget my main man in New York, Salas Atefo. I call him Mr. Atefo, one of the biggest voices as well in the revolution. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll listen to this beautiful track from Bateniko. Of course, it is dedicated to our president, His Excellency Sisiku Ayoktabe Julius, and all other Ambazonian prisoners who are held across dungeons in La République du Cameroon, and even in some prisons within Ambazonia that we are still waiting for Chris Ano and co to go do the prison break. But that notwithstanding, since we didn't see hurricane, we didn't see oppression whatsoever, volcano, certainly prison break is as fake as the fake ICC scam that was meant to dupe the people of Ambazonia of approximately $1 million US, which is some 60 million CFA francs. Now, we'll go straight to the point, which is purposely on the defeat La République du Cameroon has announced to the world. We are quite grateful. We'll play this music, and I'll be right back just in 2 minutes. Once you join, you share extensively. Let's make sure we have everybody on board. Thank you so much. Just keep sharing as you join. We are more than 250,000. So let's share to every corner. Thank you so much.
Assistant Vice President for Digital Services and Chief Information Officer, Office of Technology and Digital Services, American University of Nigeria. Yeah. I wish I'm going to be a job. I think it's needed.
Thank you so much, fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians. La République du Cameroon has announced officially to the world that it has no money, it is bankrupt, and is begging money. Paul Biya Bimvondo sat in his lame chair with his lame dog legs and then decided to sign a decree or whatsoever that might be called, asking and creating commissions for the reconstruction of what they call non-so, that's the Northwest and Southwest. What, of course, whatever name they call us, we know we are the people of the former British Southern Cameroons or Southern Cameroons or West Cameroon or Ambazonia or Northwest and Southwest. It doesn't matter. We can decide to give any name to that territory once we have our independence in totality. Now, Cameroon government has been parading itself as wanting to reconstruct the same Southern Cameroon that it sent its military to burn down, to destroy. Until date, they are still doing the same thing. But unfortunately, the Prime Minister of the Republic du Cameroon, a slave from John Gute, has announced that the government is begging international partners and other people of goodwill to contribute money to assist them to reconstruct Southwest and Northwest, as he puts it in his communique. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians, this of course tells you one thing: victory at the end of the tunnel. Now, when the Republic du Cameroon sent this other regime slave who is from the BLM Protection, and he went to Bamenda and to other areas and was running his mouth, we thought they had the money kept somewhere. They already designed the money, defined the amount, defined the strategy, created a Twitter page for reconstruction, created a Facebook page for reconstruction, and they were doing propaganda how they were going to reconstruct the same houses that they burned by them themselves. The same people, they burned the same houses, they used their soldiers, they burned our houses, burned our villages, and they claim that they are going to reconstruct it. Today, the Prime Minister, head of government, according to them, is asking international partners to assist them with funds to help in, rebuilding Ambazonia, the same Ambazonia that they have destroyed. The same Cameroon government has done nothing to those who killed over 50 civilians in Ngabu. They have done absolutely nothing to those officers who raped the breastfeeding mother, the teen breastfeeding mother around Bamenda. They have done nothing to those who burned people alive in Kembong, burned people alive in Bali, Santa. They have done nothing to soldiers who chopped off the neck of Sam Sawyer. Yesterday they said they were going to reconstruct Ambazonia. Today they are begging for money for reconstruction. Cameroon has to know one thing, and this should go purposely to Mr. Paul Biya and his cronies, his blood-sucking cronies, terrible allies who know nothing about the existence of Southern Cameroons. Listen, you don't have to cut your coat according to your size. No, you must cut your coat according to your material. You can be big. If you don't have material, the parable or the anecdote that cut your coat according to your size does not exist in your context. They have to know one thing. You, the people of La République du Cameroon, you must leave Ambazonia. And Ambazonians must know we have defeated Cameroon. And that is why they don't have money to reconstruct like they claimed. When they said they have disbursed money or allocated money for reconstruction, I told most of you Cameroon has no money to reconstruct. And I knew someday their prime minister or the president or one of their very terrible blood-sucking ministers will come out to beg for money. And of course, who else would have done it better than the others? Prime Minister, the slave from John Gute, is now begging for money on behalf of the 87-year-old blood-sucking vampire that stays in Yaoundé and orders the killing of our people. Cameroon should know one thing. They will never defeat Ambazonia. Not now that we have set in place the biggest military in the name of the Ambazonian National Army, which is the ANA. We have the biggest military on the ground. And we are working towards making sure that that military remains sophisticated. Cameroon must know that if they are unable to pay their airline workers, unable to pay insurance and social security benefits for retirees, definitely they can't sponsor a war for 1 or 2 more years. That is why we have advised the Ambazonian National Army that we will adopt the 14-star strategy. Let me start by congratulating those who tactically disrupted the market in Bamenda just a few days ago. I also want to seize the opportunity to thank the Ambazonian National Army in Meme, in the state of Meme, who arrested some criminals who stole from the church. You remember we had told you that between last week and Wednesday, something will happen in Meme. And we must tell you strategically that when we talk about actions, actions will be either to hit La Republique or to bring a good face to the Ambazonian revolution. I must thank all of you who have participated and are still participating and are involved, actively involved in the National Army, that the future is bright. We have recalibrated our revolution. That is why La Republique has openly declared to the world that it is bankrupt. Despite the amount of money that they have bet and people have donated for coronavirus, they are unable to sustain the war anymore in Ambazonia. As you are all aware, La Republique remains one of the most insecure areas in Central Africa, and you can even say in the entire African sub-regions. Let me be clear with all of you, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians. The government of Cameroon is bleeding, and the 14-star strategy will completely finish the Cameroon government. That is why I have asked us to focus on the essentials and forget polemics. You see, we will not come here to announce money on audio, but we will work physically to ensure that our people are satisfied, not deceived. What is satisfaction? We have started by arresting criminals who stole from churches in Kumba. And like I explained to you, that there will be action between last week and Wednesday, and before it was Thursday morning, you heard the action reported by other media organs, not even by National Telegraph. The government of Cameroon is frustrated. The government of Cameroon is defeated. The government of Cameroon is bare. The bank accounts of all Cameroonian ministries are empty. This means only one thing: victory for Ambazonia. Therefore, in the days ahead, we will have to fasten our belts to ensure that we hit consistently on these cities that I have shortlisted. As a matter of fact, there is a triangle approach. I instructed some members of the ANA yesterday that we will have to hit simultaneously 2 or 3 towns. This is going to be in the days ahead. We will not announce when specifically, but you're going to hear from us. But I want to announce categorically clear to the Cameroon military that Bamenda and Boya are high on the alert and will also relent in hitting areas in Ndonga Manton. Let me say this very categorically clear. The government of Cameroon has no legitimacy over the people of Southern Cameroons, and therefore that is why we have stood our grounds and are unable to reconstruct the same areas they destroyed. Cameroon is finished, is bankrupt, is corrupt, is wasted. Cameroon is moving on a falling car. The fuel is finished, and Ambazonia is rising to fall no more. Cameroon must know for certain that they will leave our territory. They are holding our brothers and sisters across terrible dungeons under deplorable conditions. But we are certain and committed that this revolution will be prosecuted to the end. As Sisiku Ayoktabe Jesus, our president, said, it's either independence now or resistance forever. We will resist Cameroon. Cameroon must know one thing: you will be resisted. There is no way we are going to give you any guarantee that in the next 10 years, 5 years, 2 months, or 3 months, you have peace in our territory. And the international community should understand one thing: we have allowed Cameroon to desecrate our territorial integrity. They have massaged and completely destroyed our national patrimony, and we will not sit and watch them. In the days ahead, we hope, now that the Swiss talk has completely failed, Cameroon must be engaged in any talks organized and instructed by the UN Security Council. Else, if the UN will not take measures to create a buffer zone in Ambazonia and send Cameroon out of our territory or force them to respect the ceasefire and the 4-point agenda that His Excellency, the President of Ambazonia, Tshisekedi Ayoktabe Julius, made clear on July 2nd, 2020, we will be forced to also go across Cameroon territories. Yaoundé is very exposed, and that's where diplomatic missions are situated. So all diplomats in Yaoundé must hold Cameroon to task, because we'll make sure that their airports are also shut down, their ministries are shut down, and diplomatic missions should understand that we will not sit and watch the world fold its arms while La République du Cameroon continuously destroy our territory. We will not. This, as a matter of fact, we have known very clearly, and the world knows, Cameroon has no financial backing to do anything in Ambazonia. They must leave now, or we must force them to leave. And talking about forcing them to leave, this goes to the Ambazonian people. We are going to systematically do our things. We'll cooperate with those who want to cooperate. Like now, you're all aware, I have talked about an eminent cooperation between the National Army and the AMF. We will be welcoming any other actor on board. We have designed a very, very great logo for the National Army that will be released later today, as announced yesterday on my tweet. The Army is also moving to creating its Facebook page and a Twitter account. It will remain organized and will be harnessed, and it will cooperate with groups that are already pre-existing. Let me tell us one thing. Cameroon knows that it can never defeat us. Mark Barata is back on the media 24/7 with more strength than ever before. Don Pacho is simply amazing. And Salas Atefo is beating the bushes when it comes to social discussions. We are going. In the days ahead, the National Telegraph newspaper USA will kick off, and senators will begin reading a lot of things from ground zero. Let me be clear. We remain just in our operations. And Cameroon knows for certain that even those little rascals that they employ on social media to try to distort information and cause confusion among Ambazonians have not succeeded so far. That is why we remain powerful. We remain the most watched, and Cameroon is frustrated. And the announcement from its prime minister that he lacked funds to reconstruct Ambazonia tells us one thing. Our people have decided in all firmness to kick La République du Cameroon out of its territory. Let me tell you, refugees, listen to me. You stay in Nigeria. Excuse me. You stay in Nigeria, we'll reconstruct Ambazonia after independence, and you'll come and enjoy beautiful homes with electricity, good health conditions, and everything will just be as perfect as America that you dream coming to. As a matter of fact, the plan we know we have for Ambazonia is similar, if not more than what you dream in the United States of America. We've been here, and we know how it functions. And that kind of economic society will be built in southern Cameroon's Ambazonia. Let me say it very clearly. Cameroon is poor. Cameroon is broke. They have no money to pay their military. They have no money to reconstruct Ambazonia. They have no money to fight coronavirus. They have no money to pay flights for meetings abroad. They have no money to pay their air flight agencies. They have no money to pay for electricity. They have no money to pay machines that are generating water, electricity, and you can name the rest. The country is completely finished. A country where a policeman or gendarme is killed because of 100 francs, something less than 25 cents. It only indicates one thing: frustration, complete, finished. They are finished. As a matter of fact, put it in your mind, we are gone, and all Ambazonians must be committed. Let me now come to addressing one particular thing: the attacks on Justice Ayapo Abine, David Dr. Makongo, the attacks on President His Excellency Ayoktabe Julius, and senior and seasoned international journalist, Scrum Master, and international data statistician John Ba Akuru. Those attacks only glorify us, and they give us the passion to understanding that there are people who have defined their future in this revolution. People who have no leadership, people who are conspiracy theorists, people who attack prisoners. Those people have defined themselves. Let me seize the opportunity to officially announce to you that the Swiss talks are over, and we are looking forward to engaging with the proposals of the UN Security Council. And I want to say this clearly to the people of Ambazonia. Cameroon has used some of our people, bribed them, gave them money each time they went to Switzerland to corrupt the image of the revolution, corrupt other leaders, and delay the revolution by unnecessary arguments about what is good in Swiss. Switzerland has said it through a private invoice. We know that they are incompetent to handle the talks. In the days ahead, I'm sure they officially make a statement. As I'm speaking, those of the pigs will run to the guys in Switzerland and ask them to make a tweet that you are still interested in the talks. We will not and will never ever tolerate anything Switzerland. Switzerland is as corrupt as Cameroon, and we want an independent organization or country that will be sanctioned and assigned by the UN Security Council, that has the firepower to take Cameroon down and to sanction Cameroon when it comes to territorial fringes. Let me say this to you all, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians. We have defined our destiny. Those of us who have put our faces on the line, put our lives on the line, put our faces in the market, the black market per se, we will not have hypocrites, audio makers, and systematic spoilers to be engaged or stay anywhere close to the front line of this revolution. As you are aware, the 4-point agenda that President Sisiko gave is the same thing that is resonating amongst leaders. I saw a certain leader finally added 1 point talking about something that does not exist, and he tried to make it the 5th point, but all the points he was trying to name were the same points that President Sisiko gave in Yaoundé. Let it be clear and let the Republic know. We have a leadership in chair, and those are the people you must, as a matter of emergency, that is where you start the negotiations. If you don't talk to those people, no war is going to end. And we can assure you 100% that all of you will be kicked out of our territory. Let me say this once more to you, the IDPs. Stay calm. Don't bother. I want to refer you to the American War of Independence. Do you know how many years America fought? Many years to gain this country that today has 50 states with excessive development. That's how Ambazonia is going to be. We will have 14 states. And that is why the 14-star approach is there to completely finish La République du Cameroon. For those who are in the ANA, that's the Ambazonia National Army. If you want to join, you are going to send me a text on WhatsApp through the number we are going to give you. We'll put you there and we can remove you anytime if we scrutinize and see that you are not part of the glorious belief in the liberation of the Ambazonian people. Now, we have strategized. Yesterday, I received $25 from one of our mommy, and with 2 boots for the military. One of our mothers brought us $25. Now, let me say this. The organization within the ANA is strategic. I have told some of the people who are in the group that when the time will come, we'll partition ourselves into committees where we can have 20 people partition themselves to get 1 or 2 AKs, and you name your committee members within the 20 or 60 people. Once that is done, nobody is holding physical cash, and those who are contributing are the same people who are coordinating the affairs to buy guns, bullets for our fighters on the ground. Excuse me. Let me take this off quickly. Like I said, it is our revolution to win. It is ours to win, and never are we going to lose. Cameroon knows for certain that everything is back on track. All their agents provocateurs that they put in place to destroy the strong fighters in this revolution have been destroyed. The last straw was the attack on Justice Ayapo, Dr. David Makongo, John Akuru, and our president, His Excellency Sisiko Ayoktabe Julius. And these same people have in the past attacked everybody, including one of the pioneers of this revolution, Dr. Fontaine, and even Honorable Weber, the man who brought up the popular quote, 2 cubes of sugar. They have all attacked them, went after them like wolves, but these people have remained very strong and steadfast. And the last of the attacks was on Honorable Justice Ayapo Abine, a firm man who spoke fearlessly on the ground. We will not tolerate them, and that is why that was their last show to take them any serious. Now, Mark has written that the so-called draft is over, and we expect from tomorrow to start seeing guns on the ground. Definitely, you will see no gun. You will see no gun tomorrow. You will see no gun in 5 months. You will see no gun in 1 year, and they'll bring you another story. That is why the National Army is there to ensure that we subdue Cameroon, and they will subscribe to a prescribed justice system that we are going to go out there for negotiation and will be compensated for all the destruction that they have done. Cameroon should be aware that if we so decide, we can take parts of Douala, which is also part of our territory. They should know one thing. They will have to compensate us with the Douala seaport, where they will pay us for the destruction that they have done in Ambazonia, and that seaport could be confiscated at the international level for up to more than 100 years plus for the destruction. Because, of course, as you are aware, Cameroon does not have fiscal cash to compensate Ambazonia. We are richer than them, we are far better than them, and they know it for a fact, and that's why they are dying to ensure that we remain with them. We will not and will never, ever stay with a terrorist regime, a Boko Haram regime that kills mother, kills children, kills breastfeeding mother, kills old mother, and kills the blind, the lame, kills just everybody. We will not stay anywhere close with that regime. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians, it is ours to win. We must win. That is why I'm imploring all of you, implore all of you to join the National Army, join the crusade, assist the army, and let's change the game. What is the National Army? The National Army is your army. You are the one that will decide what to purchase for the army. You stay in the committee, decide what to purchase, and that is what is going to change the game. We have the fighters on the ground in their thousands, and they're only ready to have your support. Therefore, all of us must put hands on deck. If I say all of us, you know, definitely there are exceptions. We will not accept, let me repeat it very clearly, without any mincing of words. We will not accept any collaboration with the pigs. Let it be clear, because they have been the original spoilers of this revolution. So we are going to cooperate at levels that are appropriate with the groups that are working systematically for the liberation of Ambazonia. We will not collaborate or sympathize with anybody that has for once attacked prisoners. All of this should be clear. Cameroon knows that the agents provocateurs that they send to Switzerland to eat cheese and bring arguments and debate on social media have been completely destroyed by Eric Tataw. That is why every time you see them crying on audios, we stay systematic, we stay committed, and now we know for sure that Cameroon lacks money to do anything to foster any form of development, either in its territory or in Ambazonia, that they want to use as a flash to the international community that they are reconstructing Ambazonia. It will not work. It will never, ever, ever work. We have won the war, and that is a clear message that the Prime Minister of Cameroon himself told you people yesterday and part of today. Let me say this very clearly. Listen, you see, defeat is clearly written on the face of La Republique. Clearly written. If you have not seen it, at least you've seen it from their Prime Minister. Look at how all the ministers behave. Look at when they make announcements. Look at when they talk about Ambazonia. They think that by holding our leaders, the war would have ended. No. Instead, the leaders have given us momentum. They have given us courage to continuously fight the war. We are going to continuously meet more people into the National Army, the ANA WhatsApp group. We are going to today share a logo that has already been designed. We're waiting for the final copy so that the people of the ANA will decide before we put it out there on social media. So if you want to join the WhatsApp group for the National Army, and let me warn you very severely, let me warn you, if you come there in the National Army, when you are a spy, you come there, you write me, add me, I will add you. Know that before I add your number, I investigate your number. I take like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, pass it through systems, I investigate it. And if I realize that you are a blackleg, La Republique agent or whatsoever, you know what's going to happen? We are going to track you on the ground. So if you know you are an agent, don't send your number. If you do, you'll be tracked and you'll be garried. Listen to me very attentively. The WhatsApp for ANA is meant only for Ambazonians who are ready to bring ideas and support the military financially. Listen very attentively. It's meant for what? Only for Ambazonians who are meant to bring ideas and support the military financially. We will not hesitate to look at your number when you write to us. We'll add you, but trust me, I have my eyes on you. I know everybody who is in the group. People who are there, some people write me back, okay, change this number, put this number. I know them. And so be rest assured that there will be a time when you'll be tracked and you'll be dealt with if you come there to disturb the group. This is a general warning. If you know you are a blackleg infiltrator, do not send your number. If you send your number, have yourself to blame if something happens to you between now 5 or 10 days. Without say, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give the phone number out there. It's +1 917. Somebody should put the number. I'll try to put the number now. I'm sure Brother Gideon will help us. +1 917. Please keep sharing. We still have a lot to say. So you can put the number. +1 917 480 1068. +1 917 480 1068. That's the WhatsApp number. What did I say? +1 917 801068. Somebody pin it on the screen. +1 917 480 1068. What did I say? +1 917 480 1068. Let me assure all of you, you will go to Buea. Buea is yours. There is nothing the Cameroon military can do. There is nothing the Cameroon government can do. There is nothing those setting confusion on social media can do. So long as we stand as a team in the Ambazonian National Army. Also, don't forget about DAC. That's your best community to empower us to do our own reconstruction. And I can assure you that with the DAC platform, the National Army, we are gone. La Republic is finished. I want to be very systematic. Please. So that is the WhatsApp number. You take that WhatsApp number, and if you want me to add you, just write @me. What did I say? @me. Just say @me. 1 quick minute. Anybody who misrepresent my job, I block the person. Just quickly, I'll get somebody here. 1 minute. I'll get the person here. Very good. Going down, going down. Okay, I think it's a Boya Martin. Just to inform you that, as you are aware, I'm CEO of National Telegraph. I own National Telegraph in 25 countries. Very successful young businessman. So I'm going to block you. It's Boya Martin, they call him. Let me bring him right down. So just give me a minute. We have to take out some of these La Republic agents. Good. I'm going to get the person, Boya Martin. Good. Alright, you'll be blocked, definitely. You can listen us from the radio. Okay, we'll block one La Republic agent. That is fair. Alright, so we're going to pin the number. Those who want to join, just write us @me. You write us on WhatsApp. Don't write on Facebook. Let me see if some people have already written. Good. I have one person here has written @me. Yes, a couple of them. Thank you. So if you want to be added, just write @me. Thank you. Yes, you're going to be added after the show. Thank you so much. All right, so please, that's a phone number right there. Thank you. Keep sharing as you join. So it's +1 917 4. Thank you so much, Mom, for putting that number. I'm going to pin it quickly. Thank you so much. Pin this comment. Thank you, Mom. I've pinned your comment. +1 917 480 1068. So that's the WhatsApp number. So just take the number right @me. You'll be added on the ANA group. And I want to assure you one thing about the group. I am coordinating that group with Mr. Alem. The group is highly secured. We don't take nothing from there. We bring ideas. We have people in Ireland who are already contributing a lot of boots. So you can be rest assured. Just write @me. You'll be added there. That's where we can make our small donations. Like we want to buy food for the military. We're going to do it very well before we even come to our live show. So we are going to make sure that, because sometimes, you know, like I listened to an audio from one of these La Republic agents, they are teaching people on how to change people's PayPal and so on and so forth. Let me be very clear with you. They will not succeed because we already have a strategy to beat them off. Some of them are bragging that they caused my Cash App to be blocked. No. You who is in Europe or wherever, you have nothing to do with the Cash App in America. Cash App blocked it because definitely it was a new Cash App. A lot of transactions came in and they felt that it was suspicious and they blocked it. They blocked it the same day. It's not like somebody reported it. So there's no way you can report the Cash App today and they block it after 1 hour. It's going to take a longer days for investigation. But that was blocked automatically because of the bulk of transaction. It was the first time I created it and money came in close to $1,000 at once. They had to refund the money. So we will not bother about those who are making noise that they are blocking people's Cash App. They don't have the capacity. They are seeking for notice and they are making only noise. So you hear them, La Republic will say, oh, that's why you see, you know why La Republic used Insala to begin to sue us in court. The court cases that he has never won any, nobody has gone there, so that they'll say, oh no, these people, they have court cases, they are raising money because they want to go to court and so on. It is only a dull person who says that people raise money to look for lawyers here when every court gives you a free attorney. There are free lawyers that the court gives you in issues like that. By the way, who is taking who to court? For what reason? Cameroon does not have the jurisdiction. Like I've told people, I know how to define jurisdiction. Cameroon does not have any jurisdiction to come and sue me in America. Somebody in California cannot sue me in California. They cannot subpoena me to come to California. The same thing I told people about the ICC, that you cannot go and sue the president of Cameroon, to the ICC. You can only write a communication to give information about crimes against inhumanity. So most of them argued, they wanted 1 million. Finally, they have seen that what Eric Tataw said was the truth. So let's stay committed. That is the number. +1. If you're watching me on YouTube, anywhere you're watching me from WhatsApp, if you not be seeing this comment, you can just put +1. You must put the +1, which is the US code, to be able to get me on WhatsApp. +1 9174801068. What did I say? +1 9174801068. Everybody who is writing me now, just put, you need only one word. You know, you need only one word. You need only one sentence. At me. All right. So you just need to write at me, and after this, perfect. I'm seeing everybody who's writing at me, perfect. So +1 9174801068. Add you, because listen, this Anna is a game changer. If we are there, 100 of us, 200 of us, we create a new group just like that. People will coordinate. We can come in groups of 20 in our WhatsApp group. We say, okay, 20 people, 1 AK. You put your money, we select a committee member, somebody that we know. The committee member holds the money, like 3 or 4 of them. They buy 1 AK. So at the end of the day, you see that if we are like 200 in the group, we divide 20-20. If we decide to buy 1 AK, before you know it, in a month, we have already had maybe, 10 AKs. Because 200, 20-20 in a group of 200, there are 10 groups. We already have 10 AKs only from a WhatsApp group. This is how big platforms emerged. The same thing, we are doing that with Dark. Dark 2 is going on smoothly. So we change the game. Nobody is taking money. You will not contribute at $2,000 or $3,000. Go and give one person. The person comes and tells you it's classified. Let me tell you why I don't have interest in holding money, because I work my own money. And let me tell you why I'm bringing ideas that decentralize the handling of money to individuals or people who call themselves activists and leaders. It's because I have zero interest. Otherwise, I would have said, oh, contribute all the money, give me, let me go and buy AK. No. Ask them. I have never asked anybody, everyone with the AK committee, with Mark Barretta and the rest. Mark will tell you, I recuse myself from anything that concerns money and purchases. I was only like the police. So that's why all the conspiracies that Eric Tataw did, it did not work. Till today, none of them can bring a single receipt or bring any chat where they gave Eric Tataw $1. So it should be very clear. We are decentralizing so that people will not bring conspiracy. That is the number. +1 9174801068. We'll get in there. Tomorrow we can say, okay, $10 to buy food for the soldiers. We'll get that. The next time we're moving project by project and we're changing the game. So we'll not come and announce money that we don't have. And accounts will be given to people in the group. So we're going to build this on mutual trust, mutual benefit, and mutual sustenance in order to fight against La Republic du Cameroon. Time has gone past all the noise on social media. We already know those who are making noise. And thank God, like Mark said, that so-called draft is over. It's ended. No more publicity storm on social media. Now it's time when the population will be expecting. And I've told you what, mark my words, all of you who are following these criminals in Maryland, you come back to Eric Tataw. Next week, there will be no action from them. They'll have no gun. 2 weeks, they'll have no gun. Listen, let me tell you something. When you have money, millions of dollars, you behave like the Cameroon military, right? You have to buy enough guns and you parade the guns. Let people see you that you have 50 soldiers, 100 soldiers, everybody has a gun. Because with the amount of money that these people claim they have raised on draft, they are supposed to have equal ammunition like the Cameroon military. You're supposed to have like 10,000 full AKs on the ground. And that is what we're expecting. Don't go and bring 2 AKs and come and say this is a result of the draft. Draft is not supposed to buy 2 AKs. That is why I've told the people of the National Army, we stay committed. We are not going to do propaganda. We are going to live on reality. If the money is there, the soldiers know their money is there. If there is rice, they know there is rice. We are not going to fight where we know that, or say things that we know we are not, we are not going to be out there. Let me put it very clearly to all of you. See, what is important in life is the truth. I've given you one simple example. I've given you one simple example. If you can dupe your own people, you bring 2 white men, they go to the National Press Club here in Washington. We went there last year with Pam Molanjo of blessed memory. It is free. We went to a National Press Club. You go and bring 2 white men. You come and record a video. Start sharing on social media. That was not diplomatic gain. That was not legal gain. That was a propaganda meant to dupe your own people. A well-calculated scheme that you discuss with jobless white men backstage. You bring them to come and dupe our own people. You ask for $1 million to sue BI at the ICC. Where is it? Have you heard them talking about it again today? Because their NOCs have been shown outside. One man used $100. He went, wrote a correspondence or a communication, sent it to the ICC, and they replied him. Did you hear that man coming online to ask for money that he wanted to sue Paul Biya? No. But why would people who are fighting for the independence of our own people try to wrap those people in slavery? You came on here, we did not rest about the ICC case. Every day ICC this. Anu held 20 live shows. Brought people, brought this one, that these are experts. But I told them one thing, that my name is Eric Tataw. Experts read to know what they know. Journalists are the best experts because they are multi-task. They are multi-directional. I read it very well and explained to my people that this thing is called communique. Even somebody who is selling vegetables in Munya Market or selling plums in Bafakabalwe, the person can write a communique from Dian or from Meme or from anywhere, from Fako, go to DHL, look for the address of the ICC on the internet. Even a class 2 child can write it. You even have more power than somebody writing from America. A refugee can write, who can flood the international court with letters from refugees. All you need is 60,000 CFA, $100, which is money for DHL. They don't ask you any other money. You send it there, they will use their own money to reply you either by your mail or by your email. So, but this is what people came to fool our people. And that is why we are saying that we have destroyed Cameroon, because those, they are anti-revolutionary gangs that they put out here, they have been decoded by me, destroyed by us. And that's why I want to say I love you all who are watching at this time. You are our own people. We have to continuously remain strong. I've advised that when the HCBC is on, all of us have to go there. Imagine for how many hours yesterday Setchumil Tataw was on with Don Pasho. We had more than 250,000 people watching. Yes. So that is the commitment. We're here almost 900 unannounced. We are talking and going. We are still up to close to 700. We have gone up and we continuously go up. So anybody who's watching me, keep sharing extensively. The issue with activism is to speak the truth to your people. Is to make sure your people are not duped. They are not scammed. That's why we decoded the ICC scam. The prison break scam was not our problem. So we have to remain committed. All of us, we have seen where Justice Ayapo stands. We have seen where Dr. Makongo stands. We have seen those who are against these great patriots. These are the same people that the Republic wants to kill. The same Ayapo that the Republic wants to kill. The same Makongo that the Republic does not want to see. The same Ayoktabe that the Republic has held incommunicado for months, remove them and give them life sentences. The same people that the Republic pursue, they followed out of La Republic, like Jomba Aku, who abandoned his job. These are the same people that La Republic has put its agent on Facebook to be attacking. But they have not succeeded. They have not succeeded. So we are happy that our people were not scammed to give 1 million for a case that will never see the day of light. So I told you people that the ICC that Chris Anu went there, they were parading. You saw the way the man stood behind that those white people, like a child who is begging for Congo 50 to go and buy Accra in school. All this in quotes. I told you it's not correct. So thank our people. We continuously thank you all, those of you who have remained very steadfast and strong in the revolution. We are glad that you have decoded these people. You will no longer give your money to issues that, will bring thievery in the revolution. The draft is a scam. And you proceed in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Mark has already indicated. Now the draft is over. They are not going to be talking. Now they'll start announcing every day, bring the money. Nobody's going to bring the money. Because it was a scam all the way. Imagine somebody like Bo Herbert, who has no respect for Aya Paul Abine. Aya, that is not boss class. Aya was taking an oath when Pobia was sitting behind there watching him. You post saw the picture. Bo Herbert could go so mean and low to attacking Pa Aya, a man who was detained and almost went blind in jail, that his detention was fake. It's the same Pa Aya that went on Equinox and defended us and said that the military was killing people. But Bo Herbert said Pa Aya is fake. Bo Herbert said Makongo is this, whereas Makongo is one of the most legal business people in America. He flies to Africa, to America, like 20 times in 1 month or 1 year or whatsoever, how you want to put it. He helps people. He has been in this country for the longest time. There is never a day that the U.S. government has even dared to investigate Makongo because they see all his wealth, they see his resources. He is one of the richest Ambazonians in this revolution that has put his face out there, helping humanitarian works, giving tons of food, giving clothes, dresses, money, marks, everything to prisoners. What have you ever seen Bo Herbert? Well, have you ever seen Bo Herbert giving anything to prisoners, to refugees? Nothing. What is Bo Herbert doing? He's using the revolution to sign asylum documents, to take money from people. That's what he's been eating from the revolution. All of them. The people, the Morix people, the NCNC people, they have exploited the revolution, signed asylum for $1,000, make contribution cards. Where have they been keeping the money? They have used those monies to build their houses. They have done things for themselves at the detriment of refugees. Where have you seen them working? They stay here. The other day, somebody was almost evicted from his house. I'm talking about Bo Herbert. But he comes online, he's lying that he's drafting $3,000. You cannot pay your own house rent. You come and who in America will allow his house rent to expire until they are evicting him and he's coming on ABC? Come and you needed to see his face when he was saying that he was drafting. You see a frustrated man thinking of where I'll go house, how I will do my rent. The one they can't lie so for here. My landlord is not can hear. They can't say, okay, don't go draft. Can't go draft your house rent. So you cannot be drafting on space when your house rent is undrafted. You have to drive your house rent first. You drive your electricity bill. You drive your car insurance, drive your car note. You have to draft all those things before you come and stay on ABC that you are drafting. So our people have understood. We are consistent with the path of the revolution. Look at how they almost fooled my people. If I did not stand firm, they say, oh, you're a black leg. You don't want us to take BR to ICC. I say, who is stopping you? Go and take the $1 million. Let me see. Who stopped you? You came and lied to our own people, gullible people. Mothers who are only working at McDonald's, Popeyes. People who are sweeping, cleaning. You want to come and fool them. You wear coats. You go and hire 2 fake white men. You come and stand with them. You come after the show. You give your surrogates to share. Diplomatic victory. Diplomatic victory at a press club. You have media victory at press club, not diplomatic victory. And how are lawyers related to diplomacy instead of legality? So you see, these are the things that they have been fooling our people. Take, for example, as dull as some of the pics are yesterday, when I said Chris Anu arrested by HOL, which is by his own lies. The pics said, oh, I said that they have arrested Chris Anu. Then I said that I don't blame people because pics don't read. Pics don't reason. So we are very happy the way the pigs have become frustrated, the way they have become chiefs of conspiracy theories. That's how you wanted to fool our people. $1 million you ate from my trip to Boya. After that, you brought Volcano, it did not work. You brought Prison Break, you took 20,000. Then you thought of something to bring a bigger jackpot until I came and deflected it. You said ICC, because you know, if our people hear that, they want to take BR to court. Some people started even contributing. Have you people asked yourself that where have they ended with the ICC case? One man has written, or let me even say by chance, Subia for 60,000 CFA, Mami and Papa. But this other people, they want 1 million. They want 60 million. Me say they don't add not for back. So we all have understood the way these people function. The legality of the revolution is back on track. Please, if you join, you share extensively. Don't forget, those who want to join the ANA group, just go there, right? +1 9174 801068. +1 9174 801068. That one is still the zero. Every day we come. Yesterday we did not succeed to raise our target. But today you can contribute. Anybody, for example, if we have 10 people watching from the US or from the UK, you can contribute. If you contribute, for example, $25, we have already had $250. That's how you are supposed to do it every day, and all accounts will be given to you. So that is the Zelle as well, 917-480-1068. I'm the only activist. When I come online, I speak the truth. I make sure that I insult the pigs because it's an obligation. They should be insulted because they are pigs. I insult them. I still ask people to contribute. Our followers will still contribute because they know we are speaking the truth. We cannot tolerate people who almost scammed our people. You want to scam our people, Reto Veso. You scam them for my trip to Boya, scam them on Plan B. You wanted to scam them on ICC. We'll keep on reminding our people to go back to those audios that Sako and Chris Ann were making here with those fake white people. You see how they fool you people? They think that we'll ever forget. Tomorrow you hear the Swiss will come out officially. The Swiss have said that they cannot continue because they don't have the power. Everybody focus on the UN Security Council. So all of us should know that we have already caught them red-handed. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that one very well. We cannot allow them to continuously dupe our people. It is not possible. Imagine people fighting for the liberation of people and enslaving the people financially. You sit because you have scammed for long. You scammed children in Cameroon, took their documents, did not bring them to America. When you ate my trip to Boya, you brought a fake auditor or fake auditors. Then you knew that that money was finished. The next time you are thinking about, okay, what do we do? Let's go and get some white men, church and bail lawyers, barristers are liars from the streets. Tell them that I'm the one who saying that they are liars. They are barristers. Let them sue me in America. My name is Tataw. Let me ask them in the court in front of a judge that where on earth can an American lawyer be fooling the people who are fighting for independence that he can sue the president of a country at the ICC? Where did that one read his own law? Where did he read in his own law? At a 7-Eleven in Baltimore, or did he go to law school? I'm always saying those are people who pick their law licenses in bars in American ghettos. Those are people that Sako went and recruited to come and dupe us. So those white people should be ready for us. They should not think that because they are white, they will come and fool our people. No, it will not happen. I caught them right there. Everybody saw it. Today, everybody is saying that, oh, Eric Tataw, thank you. Even some of our brothers in Ohio and Delaware and even some other people in Michigan who were supporting the scam from Sako, they have called me apologizing, bro. Only that your ICC too, we talk so now I don't broken your skin and now I don't know say they put they lie. No, you're not ever broken your skin. Make it not ever broken your skin. Go and give more money to the pigs. Sako will chop the money very well, pay his bills, take Iringwa to hotels. And I like it. Let him enjoy himself. Ere from Butuku na dame from those. Yupo and Butukus. Sako is in those. Sako will enjoy the money. That's it. You be Mugu, you be master, you go chop your money well. So Sako do not spare them in chopping the dollars. It's your right. You have your head chop the dollars. So please, keep on giving your money to Sako. All the pigs. We are happy. We don't need your money. Give it to Sako. Don't make sure that tomorrow, even after draft, still go and do private drafting. A draft for Sako's family, state number. That one will be Zume. All of us have understood the way you people function. You see? We have understood the way you people function. Your responsibility is to make sure that you are duped. That's why the Cameroon government cannot do nothing. The Cameroon government cannot do nothing. you know. So we have understood these people. We have understood these people. So that's the number there, 917-480-1068 plus 917-480-1068. Make sure that you, as a matter of fact, this is another peak. They are there. The peaks are there everywhere. You will always be there because you are peaks. But the revolution is moving ahead. Ask yourself that all the conspiracy that you put brought on ABC, why is it that everybody is still watching Eric Tataw? Ask yourself that all the conspiracy and attack against Ayoktabe, a few of you, 50 of you, you make audios, you make 70 audios in 1 minute. It ends on WhatsApp. But when they want to start negotiation, they call by Ayoktabe. The UN is recommending Ayoktabe. Even Switzerland, new humanitarian from Switzerland is recommended by Ayoktabe. Yes, because he has the military might. The National Army is the biggest. The second is the AMF. The third might be the ADF, which is still in somewhere technically supporting Ayoktabe. The AMF is working with the Amazonian International Town Hall led by Dr. Fontaine. And Dr. Fontaine has pledged his allegiance and total support for the prisoners led by Ayoktabe. So the international community knows. That's why the Republic, they are broke because of one declaration that Ayoktabe made. Ayoktabe made a declaration, they remain broke. So we as a people, we must know the facts. If some people can take 2 white men to come and fool you to give them $1 million to go and sue Paul Biya in the court, and one young man in the name of Eric Tataw comes out and say, oh my people, this is a lie. Don't give your money, and they go and sit in groups and they make audios to attack me because they want your money, not because they think that they know Eric Tataw is standing on the way of their money, your pockets. They attack me, but I told them that, listen, I have the platform. You did not create the platform for me. I have the biggest platform in Ambazonia. I'm in private. I'm not going to my news agency. Go and look all the following. I have the biggest. Although this page is new. Yes. This is the most followed. For followers, for like everything, this is the biggest. We have the radio station. You see the pics now, what they say is that Eric Tataw is too proud, he's arrogant. When I was sweeping halls and arranging speakers and holding baskets, I was not proud. You think that it's easy for a young man to dedicate himself, raise money for a revolution, fight, get a bad name, being banned from a country, is moving, people are planning to kill him, only for him to come and then you take the money you embezzle. And then when I want to talk, instead of you to try to be sober, to try to explain, you go and bring crabs that came yesterday, red crabs that cannot be consumed inside or outside water, to come and attack Eric Tataw. Where are they today? Until you hire prostitutes in the street of France, Paris, and Morocco. All layers that have slept men from Malta to Pakistan to Iraq, everywhere, to come and attack Eric Tataw. Even the other woman who is sleeping with boys on board station in Minnesota, she too was there. Where are the audios? Who listens to your audios? We are starting a national telegram newspaper. Yes. It's there. It's already running. Printing in Baltimore. We're waiting for COVID to stabilize. So, we are saying this very clearly because the revolution is back on track. The National Army is working. The people of the dark, they are coordinating. They are going ahead, helping refugees. Michael Nicom is there in the Netherlands. He will drive to Germany. He takes things. Now we're going to ship it together. He wanted to ship. I said, no. We must contribute for that, for those merchandise to be shipped now. So our people have understood. Please, that is a phone number there, +1 917-480-1068. When I talk about the National Army and say people should send something, one person is supposed to send $250 at once. We are supposed to come every show, raise even $1,000 because we are many. Imagine those of us who will be watching this. We are many of us. I know a lot of people have difficulties. I've said that don't use Cash App, it's not working. We'll give you a new Cash App if it's necessary. For now, you want to do anything, do it through Zelle. That number is Zelle. It's 917-480-1068. PayPal is ntelegraph@gmail.com. ntelegraph@gmail.com. If you don't want to contribute, no problem. If you want to contribute, buy. That's like the military will not beg you to contribute. The time will come when you'll be looking for a way to contribute to that particular military. The military will not even accept your donations. Let me be clear with all of this, some of the pics that are making noise here. I've told you people that if you don't watch me, stones will watch me. In essence, I'm saying that the pics are still like stones because you make all the noise, you still come and watch. We have our listeners here, we have our followers, they are there. Every day they must be there constant, 500 plus. Then you, the pics, you can come and out. Then Black Legs Act, they'll add up. We are going up. It's the most watched platform. I don't need to announce to come. I don't need to go and bring 10 people to come and call for population. It's the most solo watch platform. Means that we are not going to be calling. You see, ABC, you people come online. You come and shout share, 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 share for 1 hour. How many people will watch you after 1 hour of begging for share, share? So I come and, when I come back from work, I'm tired. I come and watch a video that somebody is saying share, share, share for 1 hour. Do you people know how long you play? That is, I've taught you people about this communication thing. You don't listen. So our people have understood. And that's why Ambazonians are straight to the point now. Everybody knows. They pick, when they insult prisoners, they insult us, they make audios, they think that we will not come and insult them. When we insult them, you hear them start saying that you are arrogant. No, you people are not arrogant. You people are holy, holy people. Your own insults are holy insults. Clap for yourselves. So we have said it, and the pigs should know that we will. I want to seize the opportunity to greet my sister Vicky, who is joining from Ireland. A very good woman, good sister, very nice woman. Let me also greet my other sister in France, Sister Jen. God bless you all. Great people, okay? And any other person who's watching me, especially Mama I am, that Ma I am, that I've used your number to pin this. Also say hi to Siseko Akat, who is watching from Germany. Yeah, of course, I will not forget Siseko Gaspari. Everybody who's watching at this time, I cannot greet everybody. I want to thank all of you. You have been doing a tremendous job. And all right. Let me just, I can block one person here. I hope I can get one pick here and block very fast. Let me see quickly. I'll look from the other machine. Don't worry. Let me check here so that I can block from this side. There are some few picks. I've told the picks that we have too many followers, so we don't need them. This is a platform that the international community is watching, so we will not need picks to come here and begin to rub those here moth. We don't need shrines here. Yeah, so I mean, please just keep sharing while I look for the okay. I think I'll go to Salas, so I can see it. Please, as you join, you share. Let me see. Just keep sharing. Yeah, I think I'll have it here. Okay. Anyways, that's fine. I will follow up and block from here. I can't really, this other device is trying to boot right now. All right, so I think everything is under control. That's the phone number. We have had many people who have written to join the ANA. And don't forget, you can make a contribution. All those of you are watching the United States, elsewhere, the PayPal is ntelegraph@gmail.com. Why you want to contribute on Zelle is 9174801068. 9174801068. Okay. All right. So yeah. Okay. So if you want me to add you, just write add me. Add me. Yeah, I can see people are writing add me. Very good. Add me. Good. After this, I'm going to save up your number and add you. Anybody want to join the ANA? You write add me. It is +1 9174801068. So I want to thank everybody. I think we'll add everybody who is indicating here. We want to thank everybody who is watching this show at this time. We want everybody to come there so that we coordinate everything together. People will see how it's going. Food will be sent to the boys, and we're working hard to make sure that we decentralize everything. So that number is still there. We have not, except if you have sent something, you can send me a screenshot. For now, I'll check. I've not received any dollar, which is my privilege to announce, because we don't do camouflage. We do read things here. So let me see. All right. No, I think it would appear. Let me see. Hmm. Okay, one of our brothers who is in the ANA, the wife sent $100 yesterday. I think I have to acknowledge that I almost forgot. Yeah, yesterday the wife sent $100. So I'm just going to go through all this and put everything down and then make a grand total with Salah Satefo. So so far we have not really received much that, but we still appreciate the lady that has come in. So let me see. Okay, we'll not bother about those La Republic agents for now. So that is the Zelle number, which is 9174801068. 9174801068, and the is still the same as the WhatsApp, which is +1917. All right, I think we got to block somebody here very quickly. Just 1 minute. Give me a minute. I don't know why this is not working somehow. I really needed to get but anyway, that's cool. That's not an issue. Sometimes the comments are just too many. All right. Okay, that's okay. So if you are just joining, don't forget to share, click on the like button. Or everybody who is supporting Eric Tataw and this page and supporting the IG should click on like, click on share, so that we'll have everybody on board. Don't forget to change your profile picture into the president's picture like Ma IM has done already. We'll stay committed. We'll stay in collaboration. I want to thank the AMF that has been doing a great job, tremendous job on the ground as well. And we also want to thank Anna. That Anna will officially have its we'll have our logo launched today, by the end of today, hopefully, like I announced yesterday. What's today? Today's Thursday. No, that announcement said Friday. I think it's Friday. Yeah, because they are doing a few corrections there. So today's Thursday. Yeah, it should be Friday. By Friday morning, we're going to have it. We're going to have the logo out. So please, if you are joining us, don't forget to ask us to add you, +19174801068. So anybody who's watching us, put something to the military, $10, $15, $25, and so on, and send a screenshot that will be announced. So and I want the ambassador to know that you're not going to win the war with the approach of when they say contribute, oh, everybody's just sitting and looking and waiting. Oh, they should announce that this man don't contribute 100 like for me to contribute. We will stay in the ANA group, strategize on how to raise funds, manage it within you, manage it within yourself. That's why that group is coming on. And don't forget that DAC is there. I still repeat about DAC. DAC is very, very, very important. Everybody must contribute to DAC. I mean, those who are also in the ANA. But don't associate ANA with DAC. There are things that will be discussed backstage. Everybody who's following Eric Tataw, who is a supporter of community development, DAC is the place for you. So we will stay committed. And people have been complaining about the DAC website being a little bit complicated. We'll talk in the next meeting. We'll see how we are going to try to match this and fix it very well. Okay, so we will, we'll bring this music, our president's music, before the end of the show. So don't forget, 9174801068. What did I say? 9174801068. All right. So that is either the Zelle or the Cash, not Cash App, or the WhatsApp. So if you want to join the ANA, the National Army, just write at me and we're going to add you there. And in that group, you don't come there with any controversy, no quarreling. We already concentrate on what matters as far as the military is concerned. So the WhatsApp group is meant to raise good ideas and raise money, and then we decide on what to do. All right, so we're going to end the show. I want to thank everybody who's been watching. This is an impromptu show to define our path and to announce to Cameroon that Cameroon has failed and Ambazonia is victorious. Thank you so much for listening to this beautiful music from our for our president. Okay, thank you so much.
Assistant Vice President for Digital Services and Chief Information Officer, Office of Technology and Digital Services, American University of Nigeria. Yeah. Ayo Richard, I am Nene. Ayo, I am Nene.
So don't forget, that's a number there. You can write me to add you after the show, +1 917 4801068. This group will also be sharing news there, and there's some people can read who are not able to get us out there. And then meantime, we are very glad everybody's seen what's going on, and we're very happy that you've seen what's happening everywhere. Don't forget, that is the cash, the Zelle number as well, 917 4801068. We've received no contributions today. That should be made very clear. Well, like we've said, we're not going to announce something that we have not received to impress anybody. So thank you so much. So any marijuana addy you get for write me now for WhatsApp. So that back I'll just go there and just see, I just add you. Thank you so much. We'll end this show now. We don't want to me over long for say we say me God bless all my don't watch immensely, and just for to say Cameroon don't be completely destroyed. Thank you. Bye bye.